Sometimes every piece of news that is leaked from North Korea seems like it's been made up by some user-generated comedy website, but in fact the stuff is actually legit. Being the most corrupt country in the world, tied with Afghanistan and Somalia, certain things go hand in hand, just as the following facts about North Korea, also known as the Democratic Republic of Korea. Starting off at number 5, North Korea has the 4th largest standing army in the world. It has an estimated 1.19 million people in its active military. On the other hand, the US military comprises approximately 1.369 million members. Military first is the national motto of North Korea, which is ever wary of threats to its ruling regime and still technically at war with Washington and Seoul, South Korea. Nuclear armed and boasting one of the world's largest militaries. At number 4, we got a fashion standard. Apparently, in North Korea you cannot have your own personal hairdo. The North Korean government has released a guide to the 28 state-sanctioned haircuts. According to Time magazine, women are allowed to choose one of 14 styles. Married women are instructed to keep their hair short, while the single ladies are allowed to let loose with longer curlier locks. Men are prohibited from growing their hair longer than 5 centimeters, which is less than 2 inches, while older men can get away with up to 7 centimeters. And if you're still not clear on what's correct or not, North Korean State TV put together a 5-part series on how to maintain hair that's in line with communist values. Guys, we are in year 2016. Number 3. So North Korean law holds a 3 generations of punishment policy. If you commit a crime, your children and grandchildren will carry the stains of your sin and be punished accordingly. Meaning, if your grandfather committed a crime, you get to bear the consequences and punishments too. This usually leads to entire lives spent inside prison camps or punishments. This information was obtained from Shin Dong-hyuk, a North Korean man, who said he had not only escaped from Camp 14, but he was actually born there. He is believed to be the only person born and raised in the camps who's ever escaped and lived to tell his story. One of the worst offenses that a North Korean can commit is attempting to leave North Korea, which can justify either immediate execution or an extended sentence in one of their labor camps. Okay, what if I told you it's not year 2016 in North Korea? Yeah, that's right. It's actually year 105. That's some really weird stuff. But for them, remaining in the country not having any access to any media or internet, it doesn't really make any difference anyway. This so-called Jewish calendar was adopted in 1997, which is based on the birth of Kim Il-sung on April 15, 1912. Sung was the father of Kim Jong-il, who died in 2011. And the grandfather of current so-called Supreme Leader, Kim Jong-un. Good to note that Kim's birthday, April 15th, is the Day of the Sun, and is considered as the biggest national holiday. I won't be surprised if they come out with some new time zone. Finally, at number 1, the most unexpected one of all. It is often reported that cannabis is legal, obtained in markets, socially acceptable and widely available in the Democratic Republic of Korea. The country remains closed off and secretive, but occasionally this sort of leaked information is passed on by visitors. With that said, reports vary as to how acceptable cannabis use truly is. Well, after hearing all this, you can consider yourself lucky not being born in North Korea, in complete isolation, living literally in a bubble, unaware of anything happening in the world. Nonetheless, that ends the list of 5 crazy North Korea facts. See you on the next one, and enjoy your freedom.